Welcome to Comcast High School Sports on Demand, powered by MaxPreps.com. I'm Cynthia Nickerson. Carley Truesdale can't remember a time when she didn't love basketball. The fact that her older brother excelled at the sport made Carley not just enjoy basketball, but want to compete at the highest level.
Every day we'd be outside playing basketball together and like competing one-on-one, and they would end in like fist fights. Like we're really competitive, so I think that was probably kind of what led me in that direction.
And it was not just her brother on the court when she was a kid. Basketball apparently runs in the family.
But I always played with my brother's team, so I played on all guys teams 2 years up since I was little, all the way to like 5th, 6th grade. So I played with my brother and my uncle actually, who is like 6'11", and then my 2 cousins were on our team, and one of them, Connor Lambert, plays basketball at UT. He's 6'9", and then Clark Lambert plays basketball at Tech. So it was all us 4. We were always on the same basketball team. So
Carley recalls completely bypassing the girls' teams at that age because they weren't serious competition for someone who'd been playing with the guys she was learning from.
Every sport I played, soccer, all that stuff, it was always guys' teams, just because I didn't think girls were it wasn't fun for me. It was too easy like at that age because I took it so serious. And so like when I got older, 5th grade, then I was on an all-girls team, but even though I was on an all-girls team, we played all guys still. Like we were in a YMCA league that was all guys.
The years passed, and Carley definitely held her own against her formidable family and continued playing. As a freshman and sophomore in high school, Carley was in the starting lineup for San Antonio Churchill and made the playoffs each season. Then her family moved to Sugar Land. Carley joined the Clements Lady Rangers as starting point guard her junior year. But once in the Houston area, Carley had to go with what felt right for her, and that was Westbury Christian. Here, she also played point guard and still competes with her big brother when she can. He's now a quarterback in college.
Yeah, I think that may be just how my parents always raised us. They always raised us to be leaders and to want to be in the pressure situations and like rise above that. You want to be in those situations. You want to be able to control stuff and not have to follow someone. And they've just always, I guess they just raised us to be kind of like leaders. And so based off that, my brother, he's a great leader, and he sees the field really well. And I think I've learned I've had vision and all that stuff through my brother as well, like watching how he played basketball and how he's on the field and he can see stuff and run the holes. I think that's helped me want to be a point guard.
You know, when you think of a person like Carley and she comes into a program, you know, she brought some characteristics that are key, especially from your point guard.
It was a great season, but the Lady Wildcats didn't win their district for the first time in years.
I was pretty driven to win it. We all were. We all worked. We all put in the effort, we think. I mean, we worked as hard as we could. It was tough because you feel like when you lose, you feel like at Westbury you're not just losing for your team, you're losing for every other person that's been up on that state banner that you lost the 6th in a row state title or whatever. So that was tough. That was really tough.
Carley definitely put in effort. Coach Bailey is impressed with Carley both as a player and a person.
One of the things I really like about her and her character-wise is she's more concerned about what her teammates are getting out of the game than herself, almost to a fault sometimes. You know, she really wants to get other people involved. She really wants to get people excited about everything, not just the game of basketball. She's one of those people that just fires people up from the stuff and kind of puts herself second. You know, so when she's on the court, she's a very unselfish player. This year, when we talked this year, we had to it was really out of her comfort zone to score. It's not who she is. We needed her to. I had to really push her in that way because she thinks pass first on the floor. She's an extremely great passer, handles the ball really, really well, and understands movements and when girls are going to be open. So she's a pass first point guard in my opinion.
And those are the traits that likely caught the attention of the University of Wisconsin.
And we were at St. Louis with Westbury. We were there at a tournament, and the coach, Coach Bobby, actually was coming to see someone play the next game. And she saw a little bit of my game and talked to Coach Bailey. And Bailey gave her game film, and then they started recruiting me. I want to visit, and I just fell in love with Madison. And it's so pretty there, and I fell in love with that. And then the girls on the team were, because that's a big part of me. Since I've been to so many high schools, I've realized that one of the big things in the sport is actually who you're playing with, because like you're gonna be with them all the time. So I really like the team and the coaches and just the atmosphere and the environment.
Carley is taking time now to work out with the younger girls while also getting tips from older girls whose footsteps Carley wants to follow, such as Savannah Oakty, also known as Silk, who is now at University of Louisiana Lafayette.
I talked to Silk a lot about it. She actually helped me through the process. Her and a player, Juliana, who went here. They're some of my good friends. Juliana's like my best friend, and I've talked to them. And Silk was pumped, and she's coming back before I leave, and we're gonna do workouts together. And she helped me prepare. I didn't know Amber or any of them as well. I'm sure if I reached out to them, they would help, but Silk has helped me. She says that there obviously is going to be a gap in a transition. It's just you have to prepare for it, and that one of the biggest things she thinks is going to help you through this transition is like your physical ability of like your endurance and just being in shape, being able to like prepare for that because it's going to be so mentally draining.
Carley is getting prepared now for the next level, not just college ball, but beyond. She's got some goals, really big goals.
My dream, a lot of people think I'm joking when I say it, but I really am serious. I want to be the president of the United States when I get older. That's what I want to do.
I'm Cynthia Nickerson. Thanks for watching Comcast High School Sports on Demand, powered by MaxPrep.com.